Days of Future Past.
Yes, Days of Future Past. I knew what you meant.
So, Levi, manspreading is a problem.
Manspreading.
Manspreading.
Continue.
Guess what manspreading is?
I don't want to.
Nobody does.
Do you know what manspreading is?
No, and nobody wants to know what this is.
Manspreading is when you're on a subway and you take up multiple spots by spreading out your stuff. You know, you're just airing it all out. It's called manspreading.
It's called being a dick.
Well, some people have, issues. Look, it's a long day. You've been standing on your feet all day. Don't you just want to kind of lean back and just enjoy yourself?
How about you be a good fucking person, 9, and sit on your own little seat on the train or wherever.
Subway,
bus, or whatever you're on.
I mean, you can spread out
just
and all,
don't be a dick. Well, if someone needs a seat, don't be a dick.
I don't understand why it is as big of a deal, but then again, we don't live in an area where that is a problem that we deal with. But 2 people have already been arrested.
Arrested?
Wait, arrested?
Arrested.
That seems drastic.
In New York City, 2, I don't know why it says it, but this was on USA Today, so I don't know. Either way, 2 Latino men were allegedly arrested for manspreading, sitting with knees wide open, thus occupying 2 seats on May 22nd. Yep. This is probably the first time manspreading has led to an arrest and court appearance.
Okay, so how is this gone about? Is this a, sir, will you please, sit in one seat and not spread out? Or is it just straight to get on the ground?
Well, it depends. Was he white?
No.
I'm just kidding.
It says, also, although according to the report, the judge said that at the time of the arrest there could not have been many passengers on the train, she nevertheless slapped the 2 men with an ACD, which means that charges against them will be dropped if they don't get arrested again for a fixed period of time.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah, but they didn't fuck up to begin with. That's 11, I think.
It is 11. But
it bothers me because, I mean, what if you're fat?
Well, you can't get on an airplane for that matter. But
there's that. But what if you're just bigger?
Or most roller coasters.
Yeah, but if you're just bigger, then you're allowed the space. But as a skinny guy, Levi, you could, spread out a little bit and try to occupy the same amount of space, but that's not allowed. See? You disagree?
I just don't know.
What if
I want to take a stance, but at the same time, I guess if you are really that big that you're taking up 2 spots.
do we have pictures of the guys?
No, it just has a whole bunch of pictures of dudes sitting on subways with their junk out.
I mean, I need to know, was it the 400-pound guy, or is it
Actually, in the picture, it's a dude like Levi who's just spread out playing on his phone.
All right, so you mean that's different.
Yeah.
Because again, the 400-pound dude who can't take, who has to take up that kind of space is much different than...
I guess you're entitled to that space.
Yeah.
My thing is, if there was no one else on the subway, which is what it says in the article, if not that many people are on the subway, let them just lay down.
No shit.
Yeah, just let them, relax.
It only becomes a problem
if
when
it's a full
bus.
Right.
When people are standing in their seats that could be available.
But what if these guys were hitting on a girl? They're just hey.
Then they're probably losing.
Yeah. They're way cooler because they got arrested.
Look how my junk air's out.
Don't mind the smell.
Yeah. I haven't been sweating all day.
I haven't showered since, 8 this morning.
That's not too bad. If he showered that day, it probably won't be swamp ass.
I run everywhere except for this one time.
Speaking of gross junk.
That's a segue?
That's an amazing segue. Gross junk. What could it be?
Cyclist removed from nude race after getting an erection.
So
he was ready to go.
His
heart was pumping. His heart was pumping. It's fine.
I'm going to read a little bit of the article.
He just really likes cycling.
This is the article you read?
This article made me laugh. A cyclist was removed from a nude ride in Kent after getting overexcited and aroused. Witnesses say police led the man away after stunned participants noticed as they derobed at the start of the World Naked bike ride. I heard gasp and I turned around. It was a horrible sight, one witness is quoted as saying. It's fair to say he was overexcited and got aroused. It looked like he was enjoying the event a bit too much.
You run the risk. They knew the risks. You went to go watch a nude bike race.
One of the organizers went over to him and told him to put on his trousers while speaking on a walkie-talkie to police. In a response to complaints posted on Facebook, ride organizer Barry Freeman said, "We do not accept this behavior." He was dealt with and removed before the ride started.
And we took his dick away.
It's a bunch of naked people.
I'm gonna be honest. Like as soon as he gets tased, that erection's gone. I mean,
Maybe
I think
it could still be impressive at that point, though. Maybe that's the problem. What if he was like, "I'm not erect at all. This is a bad day for me. What are you talking about?"
I'm still just trying to figure out why that's a thing.
what the nude race?
A penis?
Naked race.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, nudists do all sorts of weird stuff. Well, stuff.
maybe it's for
Well,
charity.
then why are you that shocked when someone just happens to get overly excited?
I think it can't be the first time
No.
a dude was like, "Hey."
It's not like he's just cranking his shit out while he's
Well, we haven't gotten the full
he's-
story.
while he's cycling.
That would make the story even
Yeah,
better.
well, like if that was a thing,
It's like, "Sir, what are you doing?" "I'm getting amped up for the race." That's what I do. I get excited. I have to. This de-stresses me, and then I go about my way. I can do 10 miles right now. Oh, yeah, I don't know. He has to get the adrenaline going.
Yeah, I guess.
And what if it's the public rush? It's like, "You see that lady over there? She's super hot. This is the Naked Mile. I'm allowed to do this." Eh.
No, you're not. Apparently, you will be led away
So what I
and
see,
taken care of.
what keeps happening in these news articles that we've talked about so far is men don't have rights.
Yes.
Yep. Men aren't allowed to
Men.
sit on a
Male
subway
rights.
and air out their junk. A
Devin?
Naked Mile happens.
Devin, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make sure our email is available for all the female listeners out there.
informaltalks@yahoo.com. You can also hit me up at Informal Talks on Twitter and Informal Talks on Facebook.
Nope, that's not a thing anymore.
Facebook.com/.
Do not get a hold of me on the Facebook. Be sure to send in an email, though.
You know that fridges have magnetic doors?
Yes.
Who didn't know that?
Do you know why fridges have magnetic doors?
To keep in the cold air. To form a nice seal.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Not true.
I was about to say that
Go
doesn't
ahead.
seem correct
There's actually
because they're.
there's a good reason why. I can't even. America is the first country to widely use refrigerators, and so they passed the 1956 Refrigerator Safety Act. That's a real thing, because children were being stuck in refrigerators and dying.
Oh, because the latches. Yeah.
Yep. They would actually go into the refrigerator, they would close the door behind them, and then they could not get out. And they would suffocate and die.
Natural selection.
Yeah, Darwinism. That works.
I say take it back. Let it happen, because right now we have way too many dumb people.
Like if you. And if you're not even watching your child climb into the refrigerator.
It's like, "Mom, can I get the milk out?" "Sure."
Man,
I'm just
Johnny's
gonna
been
go-
gone for 4 hours.
I'm just gonna go draw a bath and get my.
I'm gonna go jump on the roof
Get
for a
my-
little while. I'm gonna clean out the gutters. You just get that milk out.
Yep.
You can handle
I'll
it.
see you in 4 hours.
You're 12. Maybe 5.
Yeah.
Just, set the milk out. I'll get to it. My thing is,
You were really into watching, like, visualizing those kids dying, though. I just not realized that.
the part that blows my mind is that there's a 1956 Refrigerator Safety Act. Somewhere in Congress, they had to sit down and go over this fucking read
Look,
of
we've got
12.
too many kids dying in fridges.
Yeah, this is going to become an epidemic, Bill, and we have to take care of it now. That's what I hear. That's what I hear happen,
Yeah.
because they're all just like, Sally, my neighbor, fucking dead, 13.
Gone.
And she,
Oh, we're well past 13.
maybe 14.
Oh, no.
Are you keeping count?
No, but I know, because you said 11, and then like 50, or 5 times I swore,
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, what we're going to see is listeners can keep track of the
Yeah.
swearing and let us know how close we are.
It's a fun little game.
Yeah.
The curse count. Whoever gets the curse count right.
Wins. I'll do something special for him. I won't even say what it is. I'll do something special,
Ooh.
though.
He's gonna bake you cookies.
I'm going to bake them into cookies.
Whoa. You're gonna let them go into your fridge.
Yeah, they're gonna get stuck in my fridge.